Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Tell Me Thou Gentle Shepherd Swain by Michael Drayton. This is a pastoral poem from A Roundelay Between Two Shepherds written by Michael Drayton. And pastoral poems was very popular during the 16th century, and it will show how the simple and innocent life of the shepherds and shepherdesses, and generally it's in a rural setting because they are grazing cattle, so these people will live in those places. And this poem is taken from Michael Drayton's The Shepherd's Garland, which is in his 8 locks. And the pastoral song is in the form of a dialogue between two shepherds, and their names are Moto and Perkin. And what they are talking about is about the beauty and grace of Sylvia. Moto is in love with Sylvia, and Moto wants Perkin to talk about the beauty and chastity of Sylvia, who is his lady love. And Perkin does not want to disappoint Moto, so as Moto is asking leading questions, Perkin provides answers to it. And of course, the answers are exaggerated descriptions of Sylvia, and all this Perkin does only to please Moto. The song opens with Moto asking Perkin about a lady sitting in the valley. The lady is actually Sylvia, and Perkin describes her as a lady with whose presence beautiful flowers like lily, rose, and violet feel stained and pale in significance because she is so very fresh and she is so very colorful and beautiful. And then Perkin is now asked why the sun, against its usual tradition, has stopped its chariot in the skies. And Perkin says that the sun has paused so that it can have a glimpse of the heavenly eyes of Sylvia. And exaggerating her beauty, he says that her eyes have dazzled and that beauty has blinded the eyes of the sun itself. And now Moto wonders why the cattle have stopped grazing, because they love grazing and it is a delight for them to feed on the grass. And Perkin tells that this strange behavior is due to the presence of Sylvia. The cattle are struck by her beauty and they do not feel that they need for anything else. Even food they do not need, and with her present they want only to see her and not waste their time in grazing. And now Moto is surprised that though it is winter time, they can see flowers everywhere. Generally during winter time there will not be any flowers, and Perkin thinks that Sylvia must have charmed the seasons too, and she has robbed winter of its power to wreck the things. And even the winter season has become good under her good influence. And she has comfort things with a soft breath that even winter has trying to become like her. Now Moto notices that the brooks, which generally run very swift as a roe, like a deer, now they are going very slowly. Now to answer this, Perkins says that the brooks love to hear the melodious song of Sylvia, and therefore they do not want to rush and run away. They are going very slow so that they can listen to her song. And the beauty of Sylvia is so arresting that even nature forgets its routine. The sun pauses, the cattle stop grazing, winter is rendered incapable of withering the flowers, brooks run slow, and all these act abnormally because they want to see the beautiful Sylvia, or they want to hear a song. And this kind of exaggeration is actually known as hyperbole. And Sylvia's charm extends not only to objects of nature but also to human beings. Moto is surprised to notice a bunch of goodly vains and lovely girls all dressed in green. And Moto asks from where they are coming, and for that Perkin says that after collecting garlands on the plains for Sylvia, they are coming to crown Moto's Sylvia as our shepherd's queen. And in keeping with the tradition, Moto wants Sylvia to be certified as merely as a fair woman but also as a chaste woman, because that is very important. And Moto and Perkin now jointly state about the chastity of Sylvia. The prompting coming from Moto and the proclamation from Perkin. Moto says that the sun, flocks, flowers, and brooks, they will bear witness to. Before he could complete his statement, Perkin chimes in with observation that the shepherds as well as the nymphs know that Sylvia is chaste as she is fair, And Sylvia lives up to the traditional expectations of amorous poets that a woman should be beautiful as well as chaste. Now let's read the poem. Shepherd 1 and Shepherd 2, they have a dialogue. Tell me, thou gentle shepherd Swain, whose yonder in the vale is set? Oh, it is she whose sweets do stain the lily, rose, the violet. Why doth the sun against his kind fix his bright chariot in the skies? Because the sun is stricken blind with looking on her heavenly eyes. Why do thy flocks forbear their food, which sometimes weigh thy chief delight? Because they need no other good that live in presence of a sight. Why look these flowers so pale and ill that once attired this goodly earth? She hath robbed nature of her skill and sweetens all things with her breath. Why slide these brooks so slow away, whose bubbling murmur pleased thine ear? O marvel not, although they stay, when they her heavenly voice do hear. From whence come all these shepherd swains and lovely nymphs attired in green? From gathering garlands on the plains to crown our fair the shepherd's queen. Now both of them say, the sun that lights this world below, flocks, flowers, and brooks will witness bear. These nymphs and shepherds all do know that it is she is only fair. And here ends the song. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Hype this video, that will help many of them to see this video. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.